Friday Night Baseball under the dome at Tropicana Field. So digging in now, Andrew Benintendi, and we are set for baseball here this evening.
The left fielder, Andrew Benintendi.
First pitch of the at-bat. First of 3 here on a Friday night as the first pitch is in there for strike one. Dan Dero, we take a look at the Rays entering play here tonight. They dropped another one last time out, and in fact, they've won just twice in their last 8 tries.
What an opportunity to get a chance to put our eyeballs on one of the best teams in baseball right now. This team has played so well. Their manager has been on point. Every move he makes is working. Timely hitting, great defense, good bullpen. The starters have been on point. This is going to be special.
And now here's how the visiting Red Sox line up in this one. What do you think they need to do to keep the winning streak a-rolling, Dero?
Matty, this lineup's got to be willing to adjust. They cannot stay staunch and try and pull everything, or there will be a ton of ground ball and weak fly ball contact. They have to be willing to use line to line to get this done today.
As usual, no surprise, 72 degrees, the game time temperature here inside Tropicana Field. And Pedroia behind 0-2 now. Sent on the ground out to second. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. And a nice job to stay with it that time and get the second out of the inning.
Batting third.
Well, it certainly was a bang-bang play, so no surprise here that they're giving it another look, and they may decide to challenge the call on the field.
Well, I think we're going to have to wait and see what the word is from the dugout. But here's another look at it. Wow. Tough to tell if he was out for certain from that angle. I can see why this was a really tough call for the umpire.
Here's J.D. Martinez as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. That average way up there to start things out. 21 homers, 39 driven in. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now. Popped him up. Zunino has a play. And the inning is over. Here's Eric Sogard. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
And leading off for the Rays, the third baseman, Eric.
Now, a bit of a hanger, but it's laid off and called a strike. Guys, this Red Sox ball club entering play here tonight. They come in unbeaten and playing well here in the early going.
Matty, this is the best team in baseball right now. I mean, just a double-digit winning streak that, I mean, maybe happens to 2 or 3 teams a year. You get this hot. This team is rocking in all facets right now, and they're a fun watch.
And with that, a look at the Rays lineup card in this one. Danny, who stands out to you?
Look, Matt, everybody should be looking at the guy in the 3 spot. He's really excelled against right-handed pitching this season, hitting over 300 against them coming in. So given the matchup he's faced with here, I wouldn't be surprised at all to see him make some noise at the plate.
Looking for back-to-back Ks to start the game. And a splitter swung on and missed that time, and that'll be out number 2.
Well, at the rate he's going to strike out 27 on 81 pitches. Not throw a single ball and toss a perfect game. Obviously, I'm kidding, but you can't start a game any better than this. 2 hitters, 2 strikeouts, 6 pitches. This has the makings of a great outing already.
Bradley will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Here's Xander Bogaerts now, and he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And a called strike down in the zone, 0-1.
Hey, if he's going to be able to dot up his sinker down and away like that all game, you are in for a situation where you're going to see a lot of ground balls and a lot of weak contact.
Here's the 0-2. Here's a pop-up now. Adames is there. 1 away.
Batting fifth, the third
baseman. Now at the plate, Rafael Devers. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. First pitch coming. Here it is. And that one right down Main Street. Oh, and that is right there for strike 2.
Talk about challenging a guy. He offered up 2 in a row right down the chute, and the batter didn't even flinch. Gotta wonder what he was looking for.
Hit hard on the ground to second. And very quickly there, they're 2 gone to start the inning.
That is it. The right
bases are empty here with 2 gone. And up next, one of the terrific talents in the game, Mookie Betts. Hot shot on the ground to short. And that finds its way through for a base hit.
Boy, this was a good start for the pitcher. First 5 guys, 5 up, 5 down, but the number 6 hitter proved to be a little bit more difficult, and that's a bullet hit.
Yeah, absolutely right there, Dan. Just a nice AB by the 6-hole guy after watching his first 5 brethren take a seat.
Christian Vasquez is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. Runners on the move for second. A pitch out. The throw. And they'll nail him at second on a brilliant call to pitch out, and the inning is over. Another look at the throw down. Now at the plate, Brendan Lowe comes off an 0-for-4 in last night's ball game.
The second baseman,
and that's cut on and missed 0-1. And that's off his leg on the mound. Safe at first. A good effort to recover there, and he almost made the play, but that's a base hit. And as I thought might be the case based on how close that play was, they're requesting a chance to review the replay and decide whether or not to challenge the safe call.
Yeah, Matt, definitely a close play right there. And we're going to take another look at it right here. Boy, that's just so tough to tell for sure from that angle. So we'll see what the decision is from the dugout, whether they want to challenge or not.
And indeed, they will elect to challenge the call. So the umpires on replay duty in Manhattan will review the play from all available angles to come to a final decision.
Okay, we're going to get one more look at it right here. Is there enough video evidence to overturn this call? You know, I think there is. The shot right there makes it look like the ball beat him to first. Looks like a well-used challenge.
Okay, umpires look ready, and off comes the headset, and he's out. So the original call is overturned, and it ends up being a well-used challenge there. Strike swinging, timing a little off on that one.
Beautifully thrown splitter right there. High 80s, down in the zone. Looks like a fastball coming in, and then it just drops off the table. You can get a lot of swinging strikes with that.
On its way, the 0-2 pitch. Tough call there, but the cutter misses 1 and 2. Bottom of the second here with no score. Lays off 2 and 2 now. Scooped up on the backhand. The 2-2 one more time. Is swung on and missed, strike 3.
Every pitcher looks to get off to a good start, and I'd say he's off to a good start. How about the first 5 batters he's faced? 3 of them he's sent down via the strikeout.
Lifted in the air out towards left center. Waiting on it is Benintendi. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Down in order go the Rays. We'll move to the... Now in the box, Christian Vasquez. It was a 2-for-4 effort for him in Wednesday's game.
Vasquez.
And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1. Called strike 0-2.
Not looking good after being down 0-2. I think at the very least you got to work this pitcher's count a little bit. Try and get back into a decent count where maybe you can come through.
Sent out to straightaway center field. Kiermaier's got a read on it, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Batting 8.
So the base is empty here with 1 away, and that'll bring up a former Gold Glover, the first baseman, Mitch Moreland. He's set, and the pitch. On the ground and right at the shifted infielders. Oh, and he can't come up with it. And the throw will be too late as he can't recover in time.
Batting 9.
Stepping into the box, Jackie Bradley Jr. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Lined hard toward right center. But this will not get out there deep enough as it's run down by the right fielder in the alley for the second out.
The batter, the left fielder.
So a runner at first with 2 away. And up next, the exciting left-handed bat of Andrew Benintendi. Back up the middle. That's through for a base hit, and he's 1 for 2 now.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dad. Sent it back right where it came from.
Here's the second baseman now, Dustin Pedroia. And he puts it on the ground to second. And that is through into center field, a base hit. And not in time as the run scores.
Boy, when teams are playing well like this team is on a nice little winning streak right here, they strike early in this one to keep the mojo working.
Yeah, Dan, from an offensive standpoint, everyone searches for confidence, and that's exactly what they have right now. Everyone contributing makes for a fun clubhouse.
J.D. Martinez will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. And a sinker's in there for a called strike, and he forges ahead 0-2.
He certainly hasn't been the aggressor in this at bat. 2 straight takes, so now we'll see if he can change his approach.
There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end. Red Sox settle for just the 1. First offering on its way.
The first baseman,
Ball 1.
number 35.
Here's the 1-1 pitch. A ball and 2 strikes now. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone. And with 1 away, time for a check of the standings in the American League East as you get a look at where these 2 teams find themselves entering play. Pitch on its way now to Zunino. Taken, and that one catches the bottom part of the strike zone. Bases are empty, 1 man out. In there, and he's in control. 0-2 now. High in the air out to center field. Bradley is there. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
Batting 9.
The bases are empty here with 2 gone. And that means Kevin Kiermaier will hit next. Cut fastball in there for a called strike. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
There seem to be different philosophies on it. So, Dan, what was your approach in 0-2 counts?
My philosophy is this. I think the last thing you want to do is throw non-competitive pitches, Matt. Throw something down in the zone or just out of the zone. But something way out of the zone doesn't serve any purpose.
Fouled away. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Rays go in order, 1, 2, 3. Standing in, Xander Bogaerts. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest. He's set. Here it comes. Called strike at the letters. 0-1.
Yeah, I'm shocked he let that first pitch go right there. High fastball, but usually those ones travel the furthest.
Sinker, and this one's over as well. 0-2 now. Lying toward the gap in left center. That's his first base hit, making 1 for 2 now. And as you see right there, that'll push his hitting streak yet another game as he has been on fire this month.
Just classic confidence at the box right now. You put your head on the pillow at night, you know you're on time. You get up, get dressed, drive to the ballpark, you expect to catch a couple barrels.
The 0-1 on its way. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
Hey, you know in the back of your mind as a batter right here, he's got that nasty sinker. I know it's 0-2, but he might not be looking for the punch out. You have to find a way as a batter to get that two-seamer up in the zone, or you're going to ground into a double play.
At the plate, Mookie Betts, the reigning batting champion in the American League. First offering on its way. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
Man, you find yourself down 0-2 after two great executed pitches right there. Got to look for something up. Might have to tip your hat if he can stay down below the knees like that.
A dive, but it'll get past him out in center, and this could roll till tomorrow. Bogarts ignores his coach. He's chugging for home. Safe at the plate, as it's now a 2-0 ball game.
Yeah, you want to applaud the effort as he sells out for it, but the smarter move would have been to take a deeper angle and cut the ball off. He does that, and the runner probably doesn't score from first. On the flip side, great piece of hitting right there.
And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike one. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. Strike two.
This is where, as a batter, you got to find a way to put something in the outfield. Get something elevated. I know you got to battle with 2 strikes and protect, but if anything is belt or a bleed on it.
And the play is made, but this should be good enough for an RBI as the runner from third tags up. And he'll make it into score. It's a sac fly and an RBI, and it's now a 3-0 ball game.
Always productive to score runs when you can, and that sacrifice fly right there drives home the second run of the inning.
Here comes the first pitch. There's a fastball on the inner third taken for a strike. 2 out, nobody on. In there, strike 2. Right side and right into the shift. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. They get a couple of runs on 2 hits, no errors, and no one left aboard.
The third
baseman. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Chasing after it is Bradley, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out.
The left fielder, number 29.
So away here with the bases empty. And up next, it'll be the outfielder, Tommy Pham. And that swung on and missed for strike 1.
You know, we saw these guys around the cage during batting practice, and they told us they were going to be aggressive. I think this is getting a little ridiculous. They better watch themselves. If they don't start putting balls in gaps, this guy's going to find himself in the 8th inning cruising.
1-2 now. The 1-2. This is on the ground over to first. Moreland's there. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted. Stepping in, Austin Meadows. And Dan, it seems like this starter is just dominating the game right now. Feels like we're seeing a lot of 3-up, 3-down innings.
No doubt about that, Matt. Hey, I've enjoyed watching him go about his business, but I'm also interested to see if this offense can figure out a way to get a couple of cracks in his armor before it gets too late.
Yeah, that remains to be seen. And the pitch. Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2. No runs, no hits, and no errors for Tampa Bay so far. And he watches a splitter for a called third strike, and the side is retired. Down in order go the Rays. Still down 3-0. Striding in, Jackie Bradley Jr. He'll start off the 5th in this one.
Jackie Bradley.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And that's taken for strike 1. Right there, and it's quickly 0-2 now. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Garcia looks up, and this one is gone. A home run. A solo shot off the bat of Jackie Bradley Jr. Home run number 9 on the year as the Red Sox open it up even further. It's now 4-0.
Well, if you're going to give up a towering blast to one of the best players in their lineup, it's better to do it with no one on base. It stings, sure, but a solo shot isn't going to be the deciding factor in a game.
No balls and 1 strike. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike. He pulls this one into right. Garcia is there, and he makes the catch for the out.
The batter, number 50.
So the bases are empty with 1 man gone. And that'll bring up the former MVP second baseman Dustin Pedroia. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. And a sinker's in there for a called strike, and he forges ahead 0-2. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Calling for it. Pham. 2 down.
Now batting.
So striding forward now, J.D. Martinez. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. First delivery to him on the way. Sinker to open the AB in there for strike 1. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now. 0-2.
Hey, I got to commend him a little bit. Leadoff homer, and now he's 1 pitch away from getting out of this inning without any further damage.
A swing by Martinez, and this is driven to left. And that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning.
That's one of those pitches you wish you could take back as soon as it leaves your hand. But guess what? There are no delete or rewind buttons in baseball. That's a mistake, and it was a good job by his opponent to make him pay for it.
Xander Bogaerts at the plate now as he looks at strike 1. Comes set with the 0-1. That's taken. Now it's 0-2. Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Hit hard towards center. And that's in for his second hit of the afternoon. So a nice job there to fight off an 0-2 pitch and keep the inning alive for at least 1 more batter.
Now batting, the third baseman.
Now here comes the Tampa Bay manager after the mound.
Your
and
attention,
a change
please.
is forthcoming as
Now
that's going to do it for his starter here this evening.
Number 52.
So he'll depart here in the 5th after working just 4 2/3, and he's on the hook for the L unless this one turns around. No balls and a strike to count. Here's the 0-1 pitch. And that's in there as well. 0-2 now. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Is swung on and driven out to right center field. A ball that's well hit. Back goes Kiermaier. And that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning. So it's a 2-run shot to right center. Home run number 5 on the year as this lead swells to 7-0.
Right fielder, Mookie.
Well, that was this lineup's 3rd homer of the game.
You know, D-Row, looks like the boys are dialing long distance from the batter's box so far.
Yeah, the pitchers aren't fooling anyone today, Dan. Let's see if this trend continues.
2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. And he takes strike 2. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Normally not a good pitching plan to throw the same hitter the same pitch 3 times in a row. But both of those sliders back-to-back were so good, I might just go ahead and try to throw another one.
Pham is there, and he puts it away to stop the bleeding. So welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, Rays manager Kevin Cash talked to me in between innings about his lineup's offensive production. And he told me, overall, he's not happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They haven't had a single guy on base yet, so it's starting to feel a little desperate down here. But he said they've unfortunately just been faced with some really great pitching today. The key going forward is to find any way they can to get him out of his rhythm on the mound. Now, that may be a tall task, but they feel the little adjustments could lead to things turning around for them.
Thank you, Heidi. And he missed with it. It's 1-2.
Boy, it's hard to sit on an 0-2 fastball. I think that pitch just locked him up a bit. But lucky for him, it was just a little out of the zone.
Into the corner and slicing foul. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that nearly would have gotten him on the board. Instead, it's a long foul ball.
When you have 2 strikes on you, as a hitter, if you get something that you can handle, you have to find a way to do some damage with it. That was a missed opportunity.
He froze him on the fastball there. Brandon Lowe is sent packing to start the bottom of the 5th. So here is Avisail Garcia. As with one away, he won't catch up with the fastball, and it's 0-1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Now a swing and a hard hit grounder, but a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2. The next 0-2. And here's a ball hit in the air. Betts is after it, and no one will track it down.
Hey, I don't mind you throwing a fastball in this situation, but I think if we're being honest with ourselves, that one caught a little bit too much of the plate.
Moreland over to his left. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
The batter, number 1.
A look at our line score to this point, and I'm almost certainly jinxing things by pointing it out, but it's worth mentioning that 0 in the hit column through 2 outs here in the 5th. Hit well down the left field line, but back into the crowd, foul. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. Rays go in order, 1, 2, 3. They're down by a touch. Back now for the start of the 6th inning, and we send it down to Heidi Watney.
Well, Matt, I talked with manager Alex Cora during the break about his thoughts on the Red Sox hitters to this point. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. He said they're facing pitching that's throwing a lot of strikes, and that has forced them to hit from behind the count more than they would like. However, they do have 6 hits coming out of counts that were in the pitcher's favor. So that's pretty strong evidence that these hitters are grinding out each and every at-bat, Matt.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Here's strike 2 as the hanging slider was let go. The 0-2 home. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Pham is there, and he'll bring this one in.
Now batting. The
now
first
with the plate, Mitch Moreland. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And a high strike to begin the at bat. It's 0-1. Slider, and that's in there for strike 2.
Oh, he thanks his lucky stars right there, getting away with that hanger. I cannot believe he didn't pull the trigger on that pitch.
Line to the right side. Garcia is right there as he takes it for the 2nd out.
The batter, the center fielder.
Here's Jackie Bradley now. He went deep last time up.
The last at bat, Matty D, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
0-1 the count. The 0-1 pitch. Fastball called for strike 2.
Don't just assume as a hitter right here he won't triple up. He's got you down 0-2, and he might really want to get inside your head if he throws the same pitch again.
Well hit to right, but that's a foul ball. Right side, defense aligned perfectly. Oh, and he has some trouble with it.
Well, I think he took it for granted there a bit. Probably thought he had it in the bag, and he just lost concentration for a minute. Now his pitcher has to pick him up with 2 outs.
The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Oh, 0-2 the count to Benintendi. And it's belted high and deep into right center. And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases. Bradley blows through the stop sign, headed for home. And he's safe at the plate as they push their lead to 8 now.
When this thing left his bat, I started thinking it might have enough to get out of here. Didn't quite carry enough, but it does one-hop the wall off the track, and he cruises into second with an RBI 2-bagger. You'll take that every day of the week.
And he'll take strike 1 on the fastball, registering at 93 that time. Here's a fastball at the knees. Good spot, good pitch, and it's 0-2. A pause and the 0-2. Swing, and he rockets this one down the left field line. Boy, and the shellacking continues as this is down for extra bases. On to second, but he's in safely. As also on the play, a run comes across to score.
That's what we refer to in the biz as a hanger right there. He's lucky he's getting this baseball back.
Into the box now, J.D. Martinez, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. And that finds the target. 0-2 now.
All right, as a hitter right here, you got to know he's throwing you tough pitches. He does not want to miss over the heart of the plate. That's when you step out, regroup, maybe.
Oh, hang on now. This ball is crushed into left field. And this one ain't coming back. This ball is gone. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. His second of the game as they just continue to pour it on here. Standing in now, Xander Bogaerts, as he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike 1. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. A bit of a hanger, but it's laid off and called a strike. 4 runs here in this half inning. Now this ball's hit deep to left field, but he'll get there as he flags it down just shy of the wall, and with that, the side is retired. Digging in now, number 35 comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
The first
baseman doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
Now batting,
here now is Mike Zunino. Fly down in his first at bat, so making 0 for 1 so far. And this is on the outside corner for strike 1. Starts to go around here, but it doesn't matter. This is strike 2 anyway. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he rings up another one. Make it 9 strikeouts for him in the game.
Yeah, as they say, there's a hole in his swing in that location, so a good job there of exploiting that. That can be real hard for some guys to overcome when teams start figuring out what locations you just can't handle.
Standing in, Kevin Kiermaier. This is in the air to center. Does he have another 1-2-3 for the Ledger? He sure does. Make it 14 in a row set down now, carving him up as the side is retired.
Your
Trevor
attention,
Richards
please.
comes on to pitch
Now
now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this
Trevor
First pitch coming, here it is. Took a little long, and it's in for a called strike one.
Good pitch right there from the reliever. Tough for hitters to do much with pitches in that location unless they're looking for it.
In there, and it's 0-2 now. Action in the Rays' pen now as they've got a lefty and a right-hander up and throwing. Line drive to center field. But this is unfortunately right at him in center field as he takes it in for the first out.
The batter, the right
One man
fielder,
is out in the Red Sox
Mookie
seventh. And up next,
Betts.
one of the terrific talents in the game, Mookie Betts. In there, no balls and a strike. Called strike 0-2. 1 out, nobody on. Swinging a liner toward the gap in left center. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. Digging in, Christian Vasquez. He's hitless coming into this at-bat, so the hit streak he's been riding is on the line here.
Yeah, he's up in the double digits with it. You know, he wants to keep it going as long as possible, but this very well could be the last chance to do that.
And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now.
Hey, from an offensive standpoint, you better get it ready. This guy is not throwing a ton of pitches. He's confident in his stuff. He is pounding the zone. He's got 2 quick outs. You better pull the trigger.
Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired.
Down in order
go. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Eric Sogard. He flew out in his last at-bat. Hector Velasquez gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th. The 0-1 pitch. Sliced hard down the left field line. And there goes the combined no-hitter. Around first, he's digging for second. And he is into second base with a leadoff double. They finally break through for their first hit of the ball game, so the no-hit bid will end right here.
Yeah, Matty V, and this is when you start thinking about that no-no. You get into the 7th inning, D-Row. As a pitcher, you start looking ahead to what might happen.
And that donut stares at you from an offensive standpoint as well. This guy's had his A game. You can't deny the fact that he's pitched a heck of a game, but from an offensive standpoint, you never stop grinding to get a crooked number up on that board.
Designated hitter.
Got him to go down swinging there. Tommy Pham is dealt with for the first out in the bottom of the inning. In there, 0-1. Velasquez has proven to be a guy that throws strikes coming out of the pen. Is swung on and driven out to right center field. A ball that's well hit. And it's gone. In now, Brandon
the batter.
As the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Strike 2 called on the inner half. 0-2 now. The 0-2 once more. Oh, and they pulled a string on a good changeup there as he swings and misses, and he's set down on strikes for the 2nd time tonight.
It's never easy to rebound after serving up a 2-run shot, but that at bat was a good indication to me that he isn't letting it get to him. He went right after him for the strikeout.
Avisail Garcia is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1. And there's his first base hit in this one.
Nothing fires me up more than watching an offensive player
number
stay inside of baseball and drive it the other way.
Willie
Into the box, Willie Adames, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike one. 0 for 2 for him to this point. That's on the inside corner to put him behind here. 0-2.
Hey, that's a huge pitch for him right there. He's been struggling early. If he's able to get any feel on his secondary stuff, he might be able to hang around a little bit.
A ball and 2 strikes to the Rays shortstop. That misses, and we're even at 2-2. Garcia, the runner at first with 2 gone. And a check swing here, but he holds up far too late as it's strike 3, and the inning is over. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits. Here's the first baseman now, Mitch Moreland. He'll lead things off as they look to perhaps build on an already sizable lead.
Moreland.
And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike. 0-1. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
Hit hard to the right side, but foul. The next 0-2. This is drilled, but right into the shift. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
Now
standing in, Jackie Bradley Jr. He reached on an error and later scored his last time up. Starts him out with a changeup for a strike. Bases are empty, 1 man out. In there, and he's in control. 0-2 now. Hit hard, but right into the shift. And he'll step on first himself for the out.
Now batting.
Digging in and looking for more, Andrew Benintendi. He's doubled and singled in 4 at-bats in this contest. Here's a cold strike about thigh high. 0-1. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2. Hard hit ball to second. He'll whip this one to first in time, and that is coming to the plate now. Number 35.
And
he comes in 0 for 2 thus far.
The first baseman
is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Your attention, please.
Now a slider, and he gets ahead of him here. 0-1.
Number 37, Keith Hembry.
Yanked fouled off to the right. A bouncer to the left side. Devers gloves it. And a good throw gets him 1 gone.
Up next for Tampa Bay, the catcher.
Stepping into the box, Mike Zunino. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. 2 runs, 3 hits, 1 error in the ballgame for Tampa Bay. A lot of movement that time. It's 0-2. Oh, look out. Hot shot to third, and there are 2 away.
Now batting, center fielder, Kevin Kiermaier.
Kevin Kiermaier. His career numbers in this matchup, he's 2 for 4. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. This year against right-handed pitching, Kiermaier is below the Mendoza line. The batting average under 200, unfortunately.
He'd be the first to tell you he's not happy with his batting average this season, but he can beat you in a variety of different ways, and he has to because
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Down in order go the Rays. Next up for the Red Sox, Dustin
Leading off for the
Pedroia.
Red
He'll try
Sox,
to follow up the
second
double in
baseman,
his last at-bat
Dustin
with another big hit right here.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get maybe once an AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
That's strike two on a well-placed changeup around the knees. This is skied into the air to straightaway center. Kiermaier's got a read on it, and that's the first out of the inning.
Now batting,
J.D. Martinez will stride in again, and before he takes his cuts here, we take it back to inning number 6. This was his second home run of the ball game as he'll stand in here looking for number 3. Strike one to start the at-bat. 0-1, here it comes. Right down the middle with a changeup, but not what he was looking for, taken for a strike. And he might have another one as this is hit high and deep out to left. A leap, but he can't rein it in. It's off the wall. The throw into second, but he'll be in there with a double.
The more things change, the more they stay the same. This guy's been producing at the plate all year long, and this at bat is no different. He's probably surprised it didn't leave the yard after the season he's having, but he'll just have to settle for a double.
Stepping in now, Xander Bogaerts, as he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now. This is line to left. Pham is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are 2 gone now. So striding in, Rafael Devers. He's 1 for 4 for the game.
Devers.
Here's the first pitch to him. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now. 0-2. Devers, right field, and carrying well. A leap, but this is out of reach and off the wall. He pulls into second safely as a run will score on the play as well.
I mean, that had to feel good right there, Dan. That's his third RBI of the game and extends his team's lead. They might have this one locked up.
Well, I tell you, those are always big, those add-on insurance runs. Big RBI right there for a little bit more breathing room.
Strike 2. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. Two runs on the board after the home run by Mookie Betts. 7 home runs for him on the year now, as this lead got even wider. Number 38 gets the call from the bullpen to pitch in relief.
Now batting.
Into the box now, Christian Vasquez, as he'll watch a first pitch curveball drop in there for strike 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. And he watches a called strike at the knees. No balls and 2 strikes.
Hey, that's obviously the game plan against this guy. Bury it in on his hands. He finds himself down 0-2 now. He doesn't know if he's coming back in there or going breaking.
There's a swing and a drive, and everybody's just going to sit back and watch that one fly. A no doubt home run.
No doubt an impressive home run, so we'll employ show track for a more in-depth look. 112 miles an hour was the exit velocity off the bat, so it's no wonder why it ended up having the impressive distance that it did.
Now batting, the first baseman, Mitch Moreland.
In now, Mitch Moreland, as he'll take a first pitch curveball right down the middle for strike one. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. In there, and he's ahead 0-2 now. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. They haven't played perfectly as it's hit on the ground. Oh, and it sailed right over his head at first. Fortunately, the catcher's there to back things up. So it's a runner at first as a result of the throwing error. And standing in is the veteran outfielder, Jackie Bradley Jr. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Strike taken. Good bender on the outside there. Good pitch there, called a strike on the inside corner. Count remains at 0-2. Ready with another 0-2. Hit in the air out to center field. Kiermaier there to put it away and finally put an end to the inning. So digging in to try it again.
And
Eric
leading
Sogard.
up for the
He'll
Rays,
try and do what he can
the
to
third
work
baseman,
toward cutting into this big deficit. Ulysses Chacin,
Sogard.
a right-handed reliever standing 6'3", gets the ball now out of the bullpen. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. And foul. And another foul ball. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Another one sent foul. The next 0-2. Locks him up for strike three.
The left fielder, number 29.
Up next for the Rays, Tommy Pham, who could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Behind 0-2 now. One out, nobody on. He struck him out the third time he's fanned in the game. Rays down
now
to their final
the
out
designated
now.
hitter.
And Austin Meadows will be the next to bat.
Yeah, this last at bat, he hit a changeup out for a home run. So it'll be interesting this AB to see if they give him a steady diet of fastballs.
Behind 0-2 now. Tampa down to their final strike in this one. 2 out, nobody on. Again, he sends it out of play. And he gets strike 3 called to end it here, and with that, this one is over.
And this amazing streak just keeps rolling and rolling along. They've now tied the 2002 Oakland A's with 20 wins in a row, and they're capturing the attention of the entire baseball world.
Hope your weekend's going well. Time for Saturday Night Baseball. The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
The left fielder, Andrew Benintendi.
In there, strike one. In prior outings against Charlie Morton, he's gone 3 for 8. He also has 1 home run. Dan Dero, we take a look at the Rays entering play here tonight. They come in playing reasonably well of late, though they have dropped their last 2 in a row.
Yeah, Matty B, we're looking at a team right now. They're just playing some average baseball. Through 4 games of this homestand, they split it 2-2.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. But that'll stay in the park as it's off the wall. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
Well, looks like they were determined to be aggressive early, and it almost results in a home run in the first at-bat of the game. But he'll settle for a double and hope the number 2 man can pick him up.
Here comes the first pitch. They set the target in, and this finds the inside corner for strike 1.
Hey, there's no waiting around trying to work this guy into deep counts and get into the bullpen. This is a mid-90s fastball guy who loves that pitch and is aggressive and comes right at you. I would assume the offense is going to have a similar approach.
0-2, here it comes. Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. As he arrives at second without a play, as they jump ahead with a run scoring on the play.
Every manager and every pitcher in the league loves to play with an early lead, and they've got one here. Back-to-back doubles put them up by a run with the opportunity to stretch the lead here with another dangerous hitter set to step up.
A called strike to the 35-year-old veteran. 0-1. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. 0-2 now as a curveball drops in there for a strike.
Hey, make a pitch right here and get out of this. Get the boys in the dugout and regroup a little bit. 1 run is not going to kill you.
It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And this will wind up being nothing more than a long foul ball, and it'll hold the count at 0-2. Another 0-2 coming. Line drive to center field. Chimon is there, and he has it for the first out. And the runner, not tagging, will retreat to second base. And now here's how the visiting Red Sox line up in this one. Mark DeRosa, tell us about this lineup and how they continue the winning streak.
Matty, this lineup is built on one thing, and that's moving the ball over the fence. This is a station-to-station team. Not a lot of speed in this lineup, but they don't need much speed when they're moving traffic to both gaps.
In prior outings against Charlie Morton, he's batting .500, 6 for 12. He's taken him deep once. Behind 0-2 now. Oh, 2 home now to Bogaerts. And it's fouled away. The next 0-2. Hit in the air out to straightaway left. Pham is right there as he'll put it away without much problem for the second out. At the plate, Rafael Devers. And the Red Sox with an opportunity for more damage here in the first. From the stretch. In there for strike 1, 0-1. Fastball called for strike 2.
You know, hats off to the pitcher right there. You got a great hitter at the plate. It's early in the count, and he wanted to get ahead. Nice challenge pitch right there.
Ready on 0-2. Now this is driven out to deep right center. This could be trouble. And trouble it is. It's down for extra bases. He's in at second. And safely, as also on the play, a run comes across to score. So a runner in scoring position with 2 men gone. And up next, one of the terrific talents in the game, Mookie Betts. Starts him out with a curveball for a strike.
Well, this is starting to feel like a make-or-break moment in this game. When you're playing a first-place team, you can't expect to fall way behind early in the game and then mount a comeback.
Behind 0-2 now. Devers at second with 2 down. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Garcia has a read on it, and that ends the inning. So here's Eric Sogard. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Leading off
First
for the
pitch of the
Rays.
at-bat on its way.
Second baseman.
There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
That pitch just had too much velocity on it for you to catch up to that. Unless you're cheating to a high fastball above the belt and you're all in, I say you got to find a way to lower your sights or it's going to be a tough game.
Hit on the ground out to short. And a close play at first, but a great stretch that time as they get him by a step for out number 1. Now a moment here in St. Pete for a glance at the Rays starting lineup. Dino, tell us about this lineup as they try to force a rubber match in the series.
Matty, you take a look at this lineup. I find myself thinking back to my playing days when I knew I had the ace on the mound. It had to be win day, and when you get in a car to drive to the yard, you tell yourself, even though you felt bad about it, just get 2 or 3. All the pressure's on the big boy to have to execute, and he usually does. Look for this lineup to try and execute and score, manufacture 1 or 2 runs early in this one.
And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second out.
Third. The designated hitter
for the Rays is the DH, Austin Meadows, looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. No balls and 1 strike. The windup and the 0-1. Sent on the ground out to second. To his left, Holt. Throw to first in plenty of time, and his side is retired. Rays go in order, 1-2. Digging in the switch hitter, Sandy Leon.
Leading off
in
for the Red
prior
Sox,
outings against Charlie Morton. He's 0 for 4.
Leon.
Curveball looked at here for strike 1. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole, 0-2. Pulled toward right center field. Kiermaier's got a read on it. 1 down.
Okay, here's how the Rays set up on defense today. And guys, the things I want you to focus on today, one of them being this manager loves to shift. He has the pitching staff to trust to be able to manipulate his defense to try and get as many outs and play the numbers as much as he can.
In there at the knees, 0-2 now.
2 great pitches down in the zone. Interested to see where he goes now. Does he bounce something in the dirt? Does he go elevated fastball? A lot of options at hand right now.
Kiermaier's got a read on it. 2 gone.
Batting 9.
Here's Jackie Bradley now.
Fielder.
He went deep in the contest last night. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And he gets ahead with the curveball. Strike 1.
Hey, I don't know what happened in between innings, but he went down that tunnel with a few of his teammates and some coaches and found a way to regroup because he's been really good this second inning. After going out in the first, I thought it was going to be a super short outing.
Hit hard up the middle. He leaps, but he can't get it. It's down for extra bases. And he will pull into second with a 2-out double.
Yeah, it looked like the center fielder got a fairly good jump on this ball, but he just doesn't have enough hops to bring it in. And once it's by him, you know he was going to get at least a double.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. And he pours this one in at the letters, 0-1.
Pretty good pitch to hit there that he let go. I know it's early and they're probably wanting to run his pitch count up, but he may not get another pitch like that to swing at the rest of the game.
0-2 the count to Benintendi. Hit out towards second. Sogard is there. And nothing will come of the two-out double as the inning is over. Danger averted following the two-out double. So here is Avisail Garcia.
And
carries a
leading up
batting
for
line
the
in
Rays,
280s to begin
the right
this one.
fielder,
Popped him up.
Avisail
Holt has a play.
Garcia.
One away.
All right, let's take a quick
Batting
look at
fifth,
how the Red Sox set
the
up
first
on B
baseman,
today. And check
number
out the
35.
left side of this infield. You think the pitching staff's not going to want to pitch the righties in to pull and the lefties away to go the other way to the left side? That's because everything's getting caught on the left side of this infield. Should be fun to watch.
Called strike on the outside part of the plate. 0-2. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Betts will drift over to his left a few steps as he takes it for the second out.
Batting fifth,
Standing
the
is
center
Kevin
fielder,
Kiermaier. Lifetime
Kevin
against Chris Sale. He's got 5
Kiermaier.
base hits in 17 at-bats. He also has 1 home run. 0-1 the count. Here's the 0-1 pitch. This is swung on and lifted down the left field line, but it'll get back into the crowd as he jumps ahead of him now. 0-2. Slider whiffed on for strike 3. A great pitch to put an end to the inning. Down in order go the Rays. They trail it here 2-0. Here's Brock Holt now as we
Leading
are all
off
set
for the
to
Red
begin
Sox,
the third inning in
the
this
second
one.
baseman,
One of the keys to
Brock
securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. Right there, and it's quickly 0-2 now. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Running hard. He's digging for second. And he will pull into second with a leadoff double.
And from the list of stats you never
Now
want to
batting,
hear if you're a pitcher,
designated
we have
hitter,
this. It's only the third inning, and he's already allowed more hits than he did in his entire last outing.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Steve Pearce hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat. No balls and a strike to count. Oh, 0-1, here's the pitch. And that's in there as well. 0-2 now. And he fouls this one off. Holt leads off second with nobody out. Swing and oh my, hit him with the high. Gone. So a 2-run shot to left center. 8th home run on the season for him as the Red Sox open it up even further. It's now 4-0.
The batter.
Here's Xander Bogaerts now.
Shortstop. Xander.
As he will take a look at strike 1 on a fastball right down the pipe. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Strike 2 on the curveball. 0-2.
I just think after seeing both those pitches right there, 96, you have to be on the fastball or you're not going to catch up. If you're sitting off speed, that fastball is going to blow right by you.
Up next for the Red Sox.
Now batting, Rafael Devers. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Yeah, give me a repeat performance of that last double. With a man on first right now, let him run, get you a ribby.
No balls and 1 strike. Oh, back-to-back tough pitches, and he's down 0-2 now. Now a hard liner toward short, and that'll get down for a base hit.
Dan, as a former pitcher, are you privy to this guy? I mean, he's been swinging the bat well. I know it's only April, but he's been using the entire field, staying line to line.
That's what makes it so hard as a pitcher when you can't go one way. When you pitch a guy in, he pulls it. When you throw it away, he hits it the other way. He's having that ability right now just to be able to get the barrel to it, and he's having a real strong beginning this season.
0 for 1 here in the early going. And he takes strike 2. Betts, who's often just referred to as plain old Mookie. He was a 5th-round pick back in 2011.
I know a lot of people weren't sure what this guy was going to become, but he has blossomed into one of the superstars in the game. What an absolute steal coming out of the middle rounds.
And they're content to play station to station here as the bases are loaded now with still nobody out. And you see on the graphic right there that his hitting streak will indeed live on as he just continues to hit the ball well.
You know what, Matty? I don't see it ending anytime soon. We got to take a look at the upcoming matchups, but this guy is absolutely locked in the plate, and I don't think anybody gets him to lose his toehold right now.
0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
Just way too patient in this situation. With the bases loaded like this is your chance to be the hero.
Hit down the line at first, but this will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2. Here's another 0-2. Line toward the alley in left center, and this is going to get down for extra bases as that'll get 2 and possibly all 3 home. And the run will score all the way from first. It's 7-0.
Bases loaded, and he was looking to drive them all in the second he stepped into the box. Puts a big swing on this thing, and the ball just gets down to the wall, allowing everyone to come around and score. He'll take a 3-run double every day of the week.
Number 70 will take the ball now as the new pitcher. And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike, 0-1. And action now in the Tampa Bay pen as it looks like a right-hander's begun to get loose. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike.
Don't just assume as a hitter right here he won't triple up. He's got you down 0-2, and he might really want to get inside your head if he throws the same pitch again. That wasn't a terrible pitch right there, but if he's going to execute and get this swing and a miss, he's going to have to get that ball a little bit further down, maybe even potentially bounce the next one.
A swing by Moreland and a ball soaring to right field. And a nice running catch here down the line as the runner tags from second. And he'll make it up to third safely here with 1 away.
The batter, the center fielder.
1 gone here in the Boston third. And in to hit next, it'll be the left-handed batter, Jackie Bradley Jr. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And a fastball's in there for strike 1. Called strike 0-2. Bradley, or JBJ as the initials read. He was selected in the first round back in 2011.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on the superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has. Nice pick.
Now to the plate, Andrew Benintendi. He was a ground out victim last time up. First pitch of the at-bat. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
Hey, down 0-2. He better be leery of this guy's nasty changeup. He has the ability to bury it down and away or down and in wherever he wants to. So you got to be on point with this one.
Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead. And he is into second base with an RBI double.
Now batting, the second baseman.
So coming to the plate, Brock Holt, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. First pitch on its way. There's a fastball right down Broadway taken for a strike. Benintendi stands at second with 2 gone. Now a fastball gets the upper part of the zone for strike 2. Oh, and 2 count. Here's the pitch. Hit hard on the ground to second. Oh, a diving effort as it's off his glove. And a good effort here, but he's well safe at first, and there are 2 on and 2 out now.
Now batting, designated hitter.
Here's Steve Pearce now. He's 1 for 2 in this one.
And in that last at bat, it makes you think this guy might have went up there looking for the breaking ball, because he certainly got a breaking ball, and he didn't miss it. Hit it right on the screws.
Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. Ready on 0-2. Right at the third baseman, and that'll end the inning. But 6 runs here in the inning have taken a close. And that'll bring in Yandy Diaz. 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. Behind 0-2 now. The 0-2 home. Stays alive, still 0-2. Swing and a miss as he starts the third the same way he ended the second, with a punch out, 1 away.
Batting 8th, the catcher, Travis
Here's the catcher,
d'Arnaud.
Travis d'Arnaud. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest.
0-1's the count.
Outside part of the plate, the changeup is in there. Hit hard down the line, but this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2. And another foul ball. The next 0-2. Fouled off. The 0-2 once more. Is swung on and missed, strike 3.
2 up, 2 down on strikes in this inning.
Batting
he
ninth,
looks really sharp out there, guys.
Stepping in, Daniel Robertson. And it seems like this starter is just dominating the game right now. Feels like we're seeing a lot of 3 up, 3 down innings.
No doubt about that, Matt. Hey, I've enjoyed watching him go about his business, but I'm also interested to see if this offense can figure out a way to get a couple of cracks in his armor before it gets too late.
Yeah, that remains to be seen. Fouled away. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And just a masterful job of pitching here as he strikes out the side in order. Rays go. Start of the 4th upcoming, but first, Heidi Watney standing by with a report.
Well, Matt, I talked with manager Alex Cora during the break about his thoughts on the Red Sox hitters to this point. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. 8 of their hits have gone for extra bases. So they're not only putting the ball in play and getting on base, they are doing so with authority. And that has this dugout feeling awfully good about themselves, guys.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. The 0-1 delivery. Fastball taken down the middle, and that's strike 2. Swing and a ball hit out toward right center. Kiermaier is to his left as he puts it away in the alley for the first out of the inning.
Now batting, third baseman,
Rafael Devers, the next to bat.
Devers.
Here's the first pitch to him. And he gets ahead 0-1.
Oh, he thanks his lucky stars right there getting away with that hanger. I cannot believe he didn't pull the trigger on that pitch.
In there, and he's in control 0-2 now. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Lifted the other way out to left center. Pham over to his left. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
Now batting, the right fielder.
So 2 gone now here in the Red Sox 4th. And up next, one of the terrific talents in the game, Mookie Betts. First delivery to him on the way. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. Comes set, and the 0-1. And he is cruising now. It's 0-2.
Hey, from an offensive standpoint, you better get it ready. This guy is not throwing a ton of pitches. He's confident in his stuff. He is pounding the zone. He's got 2 quick outs. You better pull the trigger.
Throw in time, and the side is retired. Red Sox go into the box now. Eric Sogard. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
And it's fouled away. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And nearly into the hit column in a big way. Instead, it's a foul ball. Swing and a miss. 5 straight strikeouts now, and there's 1 gone.
Man, he is looking flat out unhittable on the mound right now.
The left fielder,
that's
number
5
29.
straight punch-outs. I love it, but I think he might want to get his defense involved at some point so they don't fall asleep.
Standing in now, Tommy Pham. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. And he will run this one down, moving to his left, and that's the second out of the inning.
The designated hitter, Austin Meadows.
In there at the letters 0-1.
Yeah, I'm shocked he let that first pitch go right there. High fastball, but usually those ones travel the furthest.
And he fouls this one off. 2 out, nobody on. Fouled off. Fouled away. And a fastball called strike 3, and the side is retired. Down in order go the Rays. Still ready for another chance. Sandy Leon. He'll lead things off against the same reliever that finished off the last inning.
Well, you don't see in this day too many relievers going multiple innings, but guys have to earn that trust from their managers. We'll see how he handles it here.
Ready with the 0-1. Strike 2 called on the inner half. 0-2 now. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. Fly ball out to straightaway right. This is gathered in out there by Garcia for the first out.
Now batting.
So the leadoff man retired, and that'll bring in the first baseman, Mitch Moreland. Here's the pitch. Fastball in there for a called strike. The 0-1 pitch. Slider, and he can't pull the trigger. 2 strikes. 8 runs on 12 hits, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner, and that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. A swing and a shot hit down the corner, and he just couldn't keep that ball fair as it winds up a long foul ball. And it's fouled away. Straightaway right. Garcia has a read on it. And that's the second out of the inning.
Up
in
next for the Red
now,
Sox,
Jackie Bradley Jr.
Now
the reliever remains in the game here, having pitched very well, but this is a longer outing than what he's used to.
It is, Matt, and I really tip my cap to him for gutting this thing out right now. On the other side, I worry they're being a little bit too greedy by leaving him out there. There are options left in the pen, and it would be a shame if all his hard work got undone because he started making some mistakes in location due to fatigue.
Slider, and that's in there for strike 2. This is pulled into right, and he dives to make a spectacular catch. What a play there to end the inning. Maybe a rug burner 2 after that one. We're back at Tropicana Field, and let's check in with Heidi Watney.
Matt, Rays manager Kevin Cash talked to me in between innings about his lineup's offensive production, and he was pretty blunt in saying they're just not having very good at-bats. They haven't had a single guy on base yet, so it's starting to feel a little desperate down here. But he said they've unfortunately just been faced with some really great pitching today. The key going forward is to find any way they can to get him out of his rhythm on the mound. Now, that may be a tall task, but they feel the little adjustments could lead to things turning around for them.
Now batting.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Here comes the first pitch. Oh, look out. Hot shot to third, and there are 2 away.
Now batting. Center
look
fielder.
At our line score to this point,
Kevin.
And I'm almost certainly jinxing things by pointing it out, but it's worth mentioning that 0 in the hit column through 2 outs here in the 5th. Popped him up. Leon is under it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Rays go in order, 1, 2, 3. They're on the short end of an 8-0 score. So the Red Sox lineup turns over, and to the plate, Andrew Benintendi, hoping to build off that RBI double from his last plate appearance.
Yeah, it's been an offensive explosion for him today. There's a fight at the bat rack. Everyone seems to be putting barrel on baseball in this lineup.
That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. Hit hard towards center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So it's a leadoff base hit to start the Red Sox half of the inning.
Yeah, that hard hit single right there. That's clean. 3 for 4.
Rock.
He's looking locked in.
Ready once again, Brock Holt. 3 hits, including a pair of doubles for him thus far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Tight break with the slider there. Catches the inside for a strike. In there, and it's 0-2 now.
2 strikes.
Benintendi gets his lead at first, nobody out. Into right field, that's a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second, as there are 2 aboard now.
Up next for the Red Sox, the designated hitter, Steve Pearce.
First pitch on its way. Here's a strike with the breaking ball.
Hey, when you're in a tough spot right there, that's an excellent job by the pitcher to get ahead 0-1. He has now got this offensive player on the defensive.
Strike 2 as the fastball is let go. Swing, and there it goes. He got all of that ball and out of here, and I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. A 3-run shot down the line in left, his second home run of the game as the blowout continues.
Your attention, please.
Number 38 takes the mound as he's been called upon to pitch. Stepping in now, Xander Bogaerts, as he gets a good curveball here to start the at-bat. It's strike 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Strike 2.
Ooh, I'm shocked he took that pitch right there. That ain't plus 90s right there. That's mid to low 90s fastball in the honey hole. I'm surprised he didn't pull the trigger on that one.
Into the corner and slicing foul.
Good chance he's not seeing that pitch again. If he does, it's got to be bounced. But I'll tell you, from a pitcher's perspective, that's nothing but a long strike.
High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Kiermaier has it in his sights. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. Stepping up now, Rafael Devers. He flew out in his last at-bat. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. In there, and he's ahead 0-2 now. The 0-2 pitch. He pulls this one into right, and he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Up next for the Red Sox,
here's Mookie Betts.
Mookie Betts.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1. Right there, and it's quickly 0-2 now. 3 runs already home here. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And it's a foul ball. The next 0-2. On a line, that's a base hit. So a solid single to left, and that gives him a multi-hit game here tonight. And as you take a look at the graphic, you can see he's currently third on the Red Sox in that department.
Leon.
Ready now, Sandy Leon. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. First offering on its way. And that's in there for strike one. Fastball called for strike two.
Let's see if he continues to climb that ladder, or does he try and get him fishing on something bouncing in dirt.
Now a ball lined to the left side, but foul. Liner toward right center. That gets down, and the inning continues.
I mean, that fires me up right there. Opposite field knock, and in
Now
today's
batting,
game, where every manager is employing hundreds of shifts to watch this batter go the other way was special.
Here's the first baseman now, Mitch Moreland, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike one. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Called strike two at the letters. 0-2 now. Betts at second. Leon on at first with 2 down. A swing by Moreland and a ball soaring to right field. And that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning. So it's a 3-run shot to straightaway right field. Number 10 for him on the year as they just continue to pour it on here. So that was the 3rd home run for these guys today.
D-Roll, some days the fellows walk in with their hitting shoes
now
on.
Batting,
this looks like one of those games.
Yeah, there's a saying going around the dugout right now. There's a fight at the bat rack. Everybody wants a chance to get into that batter's box.
Jackie Bradley Jr. is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike one. Comes set with the 0-1. And that's in there as well. 0-2 now.
0-2.
Swing and a liner. Foul.
Oh, man, that's a frustrating one as a hitter. That pitcher missed right there. He did not want to hang that breaking ball with 2 strikes, and you foul it away. You have to regroup. You're not seeing that again.
Darno is in his tracks now, and that will retire the side. But tack on 6 more as they just continue to turn it on in this one. So next to the plate for Tampa Bay, Yandy Diaz.
And
He'll
leading
look to
up
bounce
for the
back
Rays,
after striking out
third
his last
baseman,
time up.
Yandy.
And he gets ahead here with the fastball.
Diaz.
Strike one. Diaz, a former member of the Cleveland Indians. He was acquired via trade last year.
I know he'd tell you he'd like to be playing a little bit better, but I think it's as advertised for this ball club right now. I think the manager is getting exactly what they expected.
Throws in time, and that's out number 1.
Now batting.
When the guy in the mound is
the
working
catcher,
on a no-no this late, every play is exciting and stressful for the fielders. We'll see if they can continue making the plays behind him.
Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike. Line towards center field. Bradley is there. 2 gone.
Well, this one was squared up pretty good.
The
But
shortstop,
just like pitchers give up hits on well-executed pitches, batters make outs on balls they couldn't have hit much better.
Into the box, Daniel Robertson, as he'll take a changeup here for strike 1.
I always say hitting's a process of elimination at the plate. I think he could go ahead and eliminate Chambers.
And he struck him out. So it might be time to begin the countdown, as he's now gone through 6 innings without allowing a base hit. Down in order go the Rays. But this one's pretty much over, 14-0. Chaz Rowe enters now in a mop-up role, as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is.
Number 52.
Striding into the box, Andrew Benintendi. He singled his last time up. First pitch on its way. Breaking ball drops right in the chute for a strike. And that finds the target. 0-2 now. Oh, 2, here it is. Swung on and driven to right, and no doubt about it. Gone!
The batter, the second baseman, Brock Holt.
Into the box now, Brock Holt, as he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. Last time through was a base hit. A high fastball is in there. No outs, nobody on. Hit hard on the ground to the right. A dive, but he can't get a glove on it. It's through for a base hit. Boy, and they have not been able to get him out. This is now a 5-hit ball game for him here, and those don't come along every day.
Here.
In now, Steve Pearce, as he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. 2 home runs already to his name in this one, and we'll see if he could possibly strike again. The 0-1 on its way. And he takes strike 2.
The guy on the mound must have a different scouting report than we have right here. This looks like a beautiful situation for a double play right here, but he continues to pound up in the zone.
Drilled down the line, but this will wind up foul. Still 0-2. Here comes another 0-2. Line drive to left. And this will be hauled in shy of the track for out number 1, as the runner will retreat to first.
The batter, number 2.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Xander Bogaerts. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. First pitch coming. Here it is. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. There's strike 2 as the hanging slider was let go. Holt stands at first with 1 out. High in the air out to center field. Kiermaier's got a read on it. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
Up next
digging
for the Red
in,
Sox,
Rafael Devers.
the third
He's doubled
baseman,
and singled in 4 at-bats in this contest.
Devers.
First delivery to him on the way. Watches a fastball right there for strike 1. He's set. Here's the 0-1. That finds the zone, a called strike.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Lifted in the air out towards left center. And the ball is dropped. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away. And
now
boy,
batting,
this almost
right
got him out of the inning, but you'll see that he just couldn't quite get there as he went into the tuck and roll afterward, and this winds up a 2-out double. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. First pitch is a slider called for a strike. in there, and he's in control 0-2 now.
Back-to-back sliders away. Now I think you have to think about running something hard in. Not a good idea to throw a good hitter the same pitch 3 times in a row.
And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. Back goes Kiermaier, and he makes the catch as just the 1 run comes across in the inning.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Red Sox settle for... So Tampa's batting order turns over and set to go.
And
Eric
leading off
Sogard,
for the Rays,
0 for 2 from him
the
so far
baseman,
in this one. Number
Eric
63 is on, and he'll take
Sogard
over on the mound in relief. Here's the first pitch to him. There's a fastball right down Broadway, taken for a strike.
Not a bad idea right there. Make this guy work and see if he can.
Hangs on him a bit that time as it's belted out toward deep center field. And he's going to make the catch. And he paid a big price for it, too, as he
now
crashes
batting,
headlong into the wall.
Tommy.
So a beautiful running catch on display that time as we get a look at it again with Show Track. He took a solid route, covered quite a bit of ground, 110 feet to be exact, to bring that one in. That's a catch to remember. Hit hard down the left field line. But no one can get to this one as it's down for a foul ball inside the visitors' bullpen. Pham with an even 1-1 count now. No runs, no hits, and no errors for Tampa Bay so far. Down the left field line and deep. And this will wind up a foul ball. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Boy, he's having a hard time just putting the ball in play right now. He took the hat trick with 3 strikeouts yesterday, and here's another one today. Looks to me like he just needs to simplify his approach and focus on making some contact.
Austin Meadows is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1. Called strike 0-2. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Waiting on it is Benintendi. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Rays go in order, 1, 2, 3. Start the bus. They're down 15-0. Settling in now, Sandy Leon. He'll start things out for us here in inning number 8.
The catcher, Sandy Leon.
First offering on its way. Comes at him with the slider there, and he gets the strike. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
Hit in the air to right field. This is gathered in out there by Garcia for the first out.
Now batting, the first
ready for another shot now. Mitch Moreland, who comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day.
And hey, it was a breaking ball to boot. This guy's a pretty good off-speed hitter. You could tell by that last at-bat he wasn't fooled at all. He sat back, waited, got the breaking ball, and didn't miss it.
0-1, here it comes. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. Mitch Moreland with a solo home run. His 2nd of the game as this lead got even wider. Diego Castillo comes on to pitch now hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. Standing in now, Jackie Bradley Jr. as he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. Sinker, and this one's over as well. 0-2 now. Bases are empty, 1 man out. All over that one, but a little out in front. Foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. A shot down the first baseline. popped him up. Diaz in foul ground. 2 gone.
Up next for the Red Sox.
Coming to the plate now, Andrew Benintendi. And we'll see if he can get something into the gap to make it interesting. He's had a great game so far, but needs the triple to complete a cycle. And a first pitch sinker is over for strike 1. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. Strike 2. Line towards center field. Kiermaier is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. So 1 run here on 1 base hit, the home run, no errors, and no one left. Yolis Chacin is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. Strike taken up in the zone. And it's 0-2 to Avisail Garcia. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. Here's a high pop-up. Leon is there. 1 away.
Now batting.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, number 35. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Still no balls and 2 strikes. 1 out, nobody on.
Hey, I'm biased to the hitter right now. Keep frustrating that pitcher. Foul 12 of these things off. He's going to miss over the heart of the plate at some point.
Count remains at 0-2. Here's the 0-2. And a fastball blew it right by him, and they're 2 down.
Looked to me like he had the right idea with the swing on that pitch.
He
just didn't get the bat through the zone in time. The pitch was away. He let it get deep. Maybe tried to take it the other way, but it got too deep and was by him by the time his barrel could get in the correct position.
No balls and a strike to count. The windup and the 0-1. And he fouls this one off. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Pitch popped up. Moreland is there for it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Down in order go the Rays. Still 16-0. Stepping up to the plate, Brock Holt.
The second baseman.
Here comes the first pitch.
Brock Holt.
9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a cold strike. No offer at that one. It's a cold strike. A swing, and he pulls it down the line and deep. And it's gone as they add still another. A solo shot down the line in right. 4th home run here in the early going as the blowout continues. Steve Pearce will stride in again, and before he takes his cuts here, we take you back to inning number 6. This was his 2nd home run of the ball game as he'll stand in here looking for number 3. In there, and it's 0-2 now. Bases are empty here, nobody out. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Kiermaier's got a read on it. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
The batter, number 2.
So here's the Boston cleanup hitter, Xander Bogaerts. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. In there, and it's 0-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Right there, and it's quickly 0-2 now. 0-2 home now to Bogaerts. Line toward right center, and that's into the outfield for a one-out base hit.
Nice piece of hitting right there. Two-seam fastball, sinker. He stayed inside it. Didn't have the action the pitcher would have liked.
You know, that's a sinker right there, Mark. It's intended to be down in the zone. And this pitcher better get the ball down because he can't live up in the strike zone.
No balls and one strike. Oh, can't spot the cutter any better than that. 0-2 now. Bogaerts leads off first with one away. Slapped hard the opposite way. Pham is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are two gone now.
Now batting
at the plate, Mookie Betts. He's looking for his third hit of the ball game here. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Upper part of the zone there, but taken for a strike. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now. Hit hard on the ground to second, and that's through for a hit.
This guy came into today absolutely on fire, and nothing has changed. He looks seriously hitterish at the dish right now. That's his third knock of the game.
Into the box, Sandy Leon, batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike one. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. That's taken. Now it's 0-2. Hit in the air out to center field. Kiermaier is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. Striding in once again, Yandy Diaz starting things for his side in the ninth as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point, but these guys know these bats still count. At least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
Rolled slowly down the first baseline, but that'll get fouled. It's 0-2 now. Now the 0-2 pitch. Fouled off. Ready with another two-strike offering. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Hit softly down the line at third. Foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2. Right down Main Street, caught him looking.
Now batting, catcher, Travis.
Digging in once again, Travis d'Arnaud. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here. Strike one to start the at-bat. The 0-1. Fouled away. One out, nobody on.
Keep battling, young man. 3 foul balls in a row. He is calibrating that heater and the off speed. Let's see if he can catch something on the barrel.
Oh, and the no-hitter is erased here in the ninth. They finally break through for their first hit of the ball game, so the no-hit bid will end right here.
Yeah, Matty V. And this is when you start thinking about that no-no. You get into the 7th inning, D-Row. As a pitcher, you start looking ahead to what might happen.
And that donut stares at you from an offensive standpoint as well. This guy's had his A game. You can't.
On to first, and he rolls a double play ball to end it here as this ball game is over.
Wow, that's a staggering 21 wins in a row. This is some pretty historic stuff we're watching. That ties the 1935 Cubs as one of the longest streaks in MLB history.
17 to nothing. Day baseball coming your way here on a Sunday. Standing in, Andrew Benintendi. And we are ready for some daytime baseball.
Leading off for the Red Sox.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Andrew.
Underway now in the Sunday finale as the first pitch today is taken for strike one. And guys, the Rays, as they begin play here this afternoon, they come in scuffling a bit of late, just 2-4 over their last 6 games.
Yeah, Matty V. Hey, D-Roll, this has not been the kind of homestand that they would like to have so far. Through the first 5 games, they're 2-3, D-Roll. Getting to 500 on this homestand is certainly one thing they'd like to do here today.
Yeah, they can salvage a little bit right now. They can walk out of here today with a smile on their face if they can get this back to 500 in these first 6 games.
And now here's how the visiting Red Sox line up in this one. Mark, how do they go about breaking out the brooms on the road?
Matty, this lineup is built on one thing, and that's moving the ball over the fence. This is a station-to-station team. Not a lot of speed in this lineup, but they don't need much speed when they're moving traffic to both gaps.
Liner in there for a base hit. Throwing to second. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
Man, that's always tough. He was a strike away from striking out 2 in a row, but he got a little careless and caught too much of the plate there. It gets ripped for a 1-out extra base hit, and he's got some work to do now to get out of this one.
Here's J.D. Martinez as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1, and he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. And that's in there as well. 0-2 now.
You know, if I'm the hitter right here, I'm like, okay, you want to come get some early in the count? I was about to wait you out, but now game on.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Runner at second here with 1 man out. And he grooves the fastball there. This is hit high and deep out to straightaway center field. Catch made out there in center field as the runner will tag from second. And he's up to third safely now with 2 gone in the inning.
Batting fourth, the shortstop.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Xander Bogaerts. He's really been dialed in at the plate lately, having hit safely in his last 19 games.
Yeah, Matty, he's got a chance to go for 20 right here. That's a huge hit streak, and he's done it in a variety of ways. Some damage mixed in with just some nice ABs.
Ready with the 0-1. Good curveball that time in the low 80s, 0-2.
He certainly hasn't been the aggressor in this at-bat. 2 straight takes, so now we'll see if he can change his approach.
There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. And that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field. Number 10 for him on the year. And that gives the Red Sox a 2-0 lead.
Wow, he really hit that ball well. Put a great swing on it with great extension, and it sailed right out of here.
Batting fifth.
Here's
the
Brock
right
Holt now.
Number 12. Brock.
As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole, 0-2.
Pretty unusual that you see a 5-hole hitter take 2 strikes in a row. Typically, those are some of the most aggressive batters in the lineup.
Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Wendell is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. And that'll bring up Joey Wendell. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
For the Rays, the right fielder.
This is
Joey
popped up.
Wendell.
And he'll put this one away for the first out of the inning. And with that, a look at the Rays lineup card in this one. D-Row, what's your take as they look to end their losing streak?
Yeah, Matty, this team poses a lot of problems offensively. This is a scary lineup because they can beat you in a variety of ways. Not only do they have power in the middle of the order, but a ton of speed. that could put some serious pressure on the defense.
Well, these Red Sox entering play here this afternoon. They come in unbeaten and playing well here in the early going.
Matty, this is the best team in baseball right now. I mean, just a double-digit winning streak that, I mean, maybe happens to 2 or 3 teams a year. You get this hot. This team is rocking in all facets right now, and they're a fun watch.
Grounded softly down the line toward first. And he'll take it onto the bag himself. 2 gone now here in the first.
Batting third, the designated hitter.
Now is the designated hitter, Austin Meadows. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Right down the middle with a changeup, but not what he was looking for, taken for a strike.
Well, if you can throw it for a strike consistently, a first pitch changeup is effective. Hitters are almost never looking for it.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss. He struck him out with a 2-seamer, and the inning is over. Rays go in order, 1, 2, 3. They trail things here. Rafael Devers, the next to bat. Previous history with Blake Snell. He's hitless in 3 at-bats. And he takes a cold strike, 0-1.
I like that he used the curveball to get ahead there. That's a tough pitch to hit in this lefty-lefty matchup. So if you can get it over the plate on the first pitch, it can be pretty effective.
Behind 0-2 now. A shot to second base and handled for the first out.
Batting 7.
So the base is empty here with 1 away. And from the on-deck circle into the batter's box comes Christian Vasquez. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Fastball called for strike 2. Now a curveball left up in the zone as this is hit pretty well out to deep center field. And he will make the play. 2 away now.
Batting 8. The first baseman,
here's Steve Pearce now. He went deep last night twice. He's ready. Here's the first offering. There's a fastball right down Broadway taken for a strike. And another strike. Good fastball under the hands. It's 0-2.
Hey, this boy ain't messing around right now. Attacking his zone, showing a lot of confidence in his stuff. He's got 2 quick outs, and now he's got this guy down 0-2.
Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first, saves it. Next to bat will be the Tampa Bay cleanup hitter, Brandon Lowe.
For the Rays,
he's been a tough out these past couple of weeks, as the numbers there tell you the whole story. No balls and a strike to count. 0-1 pitch on its way. Late that time for a strike.
Now on 0-2, I don't think we're going to see any more hittable fastballs. If we see one at all, it'll probably be extended out of the zone, or at least that'll be the intent.
Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
So here's how the Bo Sox are positioning themselves defensively.
Batting 5th.
And let's focus our attention on super utility man Brock Holt. Have glove will travel. He packs them all. This guy, and he plays them all above adequately. From third base, second, both outfield spots, and creates havoc on the base pass. This guy is a manager's dream.
And he takes strike 2. 1 out, nobody on. Ground ball left side. Backhanded. And the throw pulls the first baseman off the bag, and he's safe at first.
Batting 5th.
Digging in,
the
Daniel
shortstop.
Robertson. He was hitless in the shutout last night.
Robertson.
Hey, D-Roll, that's great hustle out of the box right there. The shortstop has to go deep in a hole to make the play, but he was thinking base hit as soon as he made contact.
Yeah, perfect placement right there. He's definitely rewarded for it right there. Nice play by the shortstop. There's not much you can do. You can either plant that right foot and try and come unglued with a throw to first base. You can use the Derek Jeter, try and jump throw, but I didn't think he was going to get him either way.
So it was a swinging strike 3.
Batting
Daniel
7.
Robertson goes down for
baseman.
the second out in the bottom half.
Diaz.
And that'll bring in Yandy Diaz. Popped him up. Devers over to his right. And that retires the side. One. Into the box, Jackie Bradley Jr. And he'll start out their half of the third.
The center
top of the order to follow.
Jackie Bradley Jr.
In there for strike one. There's a fastball on the inner third taken for a strike. Bradley, or JBJ as the initials read. He was a first-round pick back in 2011.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on the superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go in the high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has. Nice pick.
Benintendi.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Strike taken. Good bender on the outside there. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now.
So far in this game, he's the only guy in the lineup that's gone down on strikes.
Yeah, and he might strike out for a second time right here.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Kiermaier is back, and he'll get there to make the play for route number 2.
Now batting, number 23.
Coming to the plate now, number 23. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Strike taken as the curveball drops into the bottom part of the zone.
Stay on the attack if you're the pitcher right here. You know who's lurking, 3, 4, 5, and you'd love to see that number 3-hole hitter lead that next inning off.
High and deep to right center. Kiermaier on the run. He can't get there, so the inning will continue. And he is into second with a 2-out double.
He's been making it look real easy out there.
Up
2
next to the
at-bats,
Red
2
Sox.
doubles. They might want to think about pitching around him the next time he steps in because he looks locked in for this one.
In there, 0-1.
Yeah, I'm shocked he let that first pitch go right there. High fastball, but usually those ones travel the furthest.
And a curveball taken for strike 2.
Ooh, I'm shocked he got away with that one, boys. Curveball right down the middle of the plate, and for him to take that pitch looking, he had to be sitting on something.
There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. Danger. Here's the catcher, Travis d'Arnaud.
And
he's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest.
Travis.
Hey, we're still in the early stages of this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Pitch on the way. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Price ready with the 0-1. Is put in play to the right side of the infield. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow.
Batting ninth.
Standing in Kevin Kiermaier. Lifetime versus David Price.
Kiermaier.
He's 4 hits in 17 at-bats. He's taken him deep once. No balls and 1 strike. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Sent on the ground out to second. Scooped up. Over to the first baseman, Pierce, and there are 2 gone now.
Now batting.
Into the box now,
the right
Joey
fielder.
Wendell. He popped out in his first trip.
Yeah, I don't mind him trying to drive the ball in the air, but he can't collapse the backside, and that's exactly what he did in his last at-bat. Look for him to stay a little taller and keep that upper half a little bit more over him.
Popped him up. Pierce has a play. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Down in order. Here's Xander Bogaerts now as we begin the top of the 4th.
And that last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
And a curveball's in there, so he's quickly behind 0-2.
Hey, that's obviously the game plan against this guy. Bury it in on his hands. He finds himself down 0-2 now. He doesn't know if he's coming back in there or going breaking stuff down and away.
And that is by him on into center field. So good hitting on 0-2 nets him a leadoff single.
The right fielder, number 12.
So stepping in,
Brock
Holt. He flew out in his last at-bat. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And a fastball's in there for strike one. Oh, and 1, here it comes. Strike taken to throw. Is well behind the play. That's an easy stolen base. Working for the punch out and the offering. Pulled toward right center field. Kiermaier patrolling center makes the play, 1 out. So a runner aboard at second here with 1 away. And that brings up the third baseman, Rafael Devers. He's ready. Here's the first offering. First pitch fastball in there for a called strike. Good curveball, strike 2.
Can't say he's tickling around the zone. Those last 2 pitches were pretty much grooved right down the middle, but it didn't bite him.
And he goes the other way as this is hit high and deep out to straightaway left. And it's gone.
Two home runs in 3 days. I'd say he's seeing the ball pretty well right now. I think it's time to start pitching around this guy.
Stepping in now, Christian Vasquez. So weighed out a breaking pitch here that finds the zone for strike 1.
Sometimes it's all about the stuff you have on a particular day. You take a look inside the numbers. 100% of his first pitches to batters have been for strikes, but the quality hasn't been there. He's going to have to make some changes to turn this one around.
This is skied into the air to straightaway center. Kiermaier is there now, and he has it. 2 gone. So 2 gone now here in the Red Sox 4th. And that'll bring in the outfielder who's played for every AL Eastern Division club in his career, Steve Pearce. In there, no balls and a strike. 4 runs, 5 hits, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. There's strike 2 on a fastball right down the middle.
He's been getting lit up all game, and there's a common denominator. He keeps missing right down the middle of the plate.
Oh, and this is hit high and deep out to left. And this one bounds around against the wall.
Up next for the Red Sox, the center fielder.
Here's Jackie Bradley now. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. He's set and the pitch. Breaking ball drops right in the chute for a strike. Pearce is off at first with 2 away. Don't know what he's waiting for there. It's 0-2. Two quick strikes, and now the 0-2. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. But the Red Sox strike for 2 on the 2-run homer. Bottom of. Here's Eric Sogard. He's
leading off
for
for
1
the Rays.
thus far.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
Now batting.
Boy, that double was an absolute missile.
Yeah, Matt, you can't fault the outfielder too much either. The line drive was hit right at him, and I think it took a minute to gauge where it was going. So I think he misjudged it a bit. The end result, the ball gets down, and the hitter is standing at second base with a solid double.
Throw on to first in time, 1 away.
Number 8.
92 splits the plate, and it's strike 1. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors for Tampa Bay so far. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Swing and a miss as he ran that two-seamer right by him for the second out.
The batter.
Anytime a pitcher locates a fastball on the inside corner, it's going to be a tough pitch to hit. That one was spot on, and he had no answer for it.
In now, number 35. Strike one to start the at-bat. Right side, but it's well foul. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. And that's lifted the other way out to left. Benintendi is there, and he puts this one away for the third out. So a great job there. The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in. He'll match up with Blake Snell now to lead off the inning. In there, strike one. Oh, and 2 the count to Benintendi.
Count 0-2.
Liner towards second. And that's in for a base hit. Make it a 1-for-3 game so far.
Boy, this guy is off to some kind of series, and he's
now
one of the better road hitters in all of baseball.
Dan, some guys just have a knack for lighting it up on the road, getting that good night's sleep, and finding a way to get to the yard early and work on their craft.
Richard.
He's set. Here it comes. Right there for strike one. A runner at first with no outs here. That's strike two on a well-placed changeup around the knees. Hit hard to third. That's through, a base hit, and he's got his third hit of the game.
Well, there's a case, not that bad of a pitch, 0-2 D-roll, but something he'd like to get down and bury the strike zone, no doubt about it.
Yeah, ground ball with eyes right there. Nice job by the offensive player, just to battle. 0-2's a tough spot to be in. He battled.
And a strike called at the knees, 0-1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. And action now in the Tampa Bay pen, as it looks like a right-hander's begun to get loose. Half swing here, but it won't matter. It's strike 3 called anyway, and that's out number 1. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Xander Bogaerts. He's off to a fast start in this one, 2 for 2, including a home run. Changed up on him and dropped it in for a called strike. Looking at his lifetime numbers, Bogaerts has a batting line residing in the 290s, looking to boost that even higher here. In there, and he's in control, 0-2 now. And there's a line drive, base hit to left field. And they'll quickly get it in here to hold that runner at third base.
Nice piece of hitting right there. Looked like the guy on second had to respect it and freeze a little bit.
They had to freeze there for a second to make sure that line drive gets down, but eventually does get to third base.
Into the box now, Brock Holt. No balls and a strike to count. And he watches a called strike at the knees. No balls and 2 strikes.
Just way too patient in this situation. With the bases loaded like this is your chance to be the hero.
Line toward right center. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out hit. 1 run is scored. And the second run will score as well, as they've opened it up to 6-0 now.
Now batter, the third baseman.
Riding in for Boston, Rafael Devers. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far.
Yeah, and that last at-bat, Daddy, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile. But, hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
Catch is made here in right, and here comes the runner from third. Oh, but it's offline, so the run will score.
Now batting, the catcher.
So digging in now, Christian Vasquez. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. High in the air out to center field. Kiermaier's got a read on it, and that retires the side. So 3 runs on 4 hits. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, Rays manager Kevin Cash talked to me in between innings about his lineup's offensive production, and he told me he's pretty unhappy with their discipline at the plate in this one. He said they've been chasing at pitches out of the zone all game, which obviously doesn't usually lead to good results. Until they start being more selective with their swings, he said they will continue to struggle.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. And he's going to make the catch.
Up next for Tampa Bay.
And he paid a big price for it, too, as he crashes headlong into the wall. One out, nobody on. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Bradley is there. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
Now batting, catcher.
Now at the plate, Travis d'Arnaud. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss. d'Arnaud, the former New York Met. He came here by way of trade earlier this year.
I know he'd tell you he'd like to be playing a little bit better, but I think it's as advertised for this ball club right now. I think the manager is getting exactly what they expected.
And it's fouled away. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he fouls this one off. Got him looking, and that ends the inning. Rays go in order, 1, 2, 3. They need to get something cooking here. It's 7-0. Back now for the start of the 6th inning, and we send it down to Heidi Watney.
Well, Matt, I talked with manager Alex Cora during the break about his thoughts on the Red Sox hitters to this point. And one thing he mentioned is how well they're doing at simply putting the ball in play. He said it's been quite a show that they put on the plate today, and not just in terms of hits and runs. Yes, they have a ton of hits, but they've also only struck out 2 times. That's a rarity in the sport these days, but it also seems to be a winning formula.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. In there at the knees, 0-2 now. And solid contact there as this ball is belted high in the air out to left. Low. It's on the warning track as he hauls it in for a loud out number 1.
The center fielder, Jackie.
Now in the
Bradley
box,
Jr.
Jackie Bradley Jr. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. Changed up on him and dropped it in for a called strike. Bases are empty, 1 man out. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
0-2.
And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. And it's gone as they add still another.
And we'll employ the use of our show track technology to get a better idea of that home run. And you see it there, 111 miles an hour off the bat. He certainly squared that one up well.
Fastball in there for a called strike. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Called strike, 0-2.
The way he's been able to command his fastball those first 2 pitches, don't be shocked if he goes back in there again or goes up under his chin or nasty slider down and away. He has opened up his full arsenal.
And the Sox keep pouring it on. This is extra bases as well. And he is in at second base with a 1-out double.
You think they'd stop pitching to this guy by now? He's been torching them all weekend, and he stays hot here with another extra base hit. They'll be happy when this series is over, so they don't have to deal with this dude anymore.
There's a strike at the knees, 0-1. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole, 0-2.
All right, as a hitter right here, you got to know he's throwing you tough pitches. He does not want to miss over the heart of the plate. That's when you step out, regroup, maybe sit over the heart of the plate, knowing that he's trying to execute so well, he might miss right down the middle.
Throw not in time as he's able to leg it
Now
out.
batting, the designated hitter.
You know, D-Row, when he makes a phone call after the game and call his parents to say, hey, he had a 4-hit day, you think he's going to tell him about that infield single right there?
Oh, no, that was a line drive in the gap. We always used to say on the bench, Dan, anybody could get 3 hits in a big league game. Got to get that 4th one. That's what separates you. Those are the special moments.
In there, and he's ahead 0-2 now. Here's the 0-2. A ground ball to third, and they could get 2. There's Sogard for 1. On to first as they get the double play to get it. Stepping into the box, Kevin Kiermaier. He'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, only 2 hits so far, and not very many hard hit balls either. We'll see if they can start making some adjustments.
Oh, speared by Price on the mound. And he'll flip on to first to record the out.
The right
so the
fielder,
lineup
number
over
18.
and digging in, Joey Wendell. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory. No balls and 1 strike. Price ready with the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. Now another 0-2. Swing and a miss as he ran that 2-seamer right by him for the 2nd out.
This guy is really locked in on the bump right now. He's just playing good old-fashioned
number 9
right now. Just rearing back and letting it go. And it seems like this lineup, they don't have an answer for anything he's bringing so far.
Popped him up. Number 23 moving to his left. And the inning is over. Down in order go the Rays. Back here at Tropicana Field in St. Pete. This one pretty much all over,
now
but the shouting as we check our game summary to see how we've gotten to where we are. Emilio Pagan. And it's now a mop-up roll as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. The windup and the 0-1. Slider, and he can't pull the trigger. 2 strikes. Back up the middle. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
Nice effort by the shortstop right there. Kept it in front of him. That's all he could do right there, Dan.
You know, D-Row, in a spot like that, that's an infield single. That's a tough play. Just to knock that ball down was a pretty good job. But any way you look at it, that should be scored a base hit, and I'm sure it was.
0-1 count and the pitch. Fastball called for strike 2. Bogarts on at first, nobody out. Down the first baseline. He's got it. There's one. Back to first, but it's right over his head. And now, this ball's going to wind up out of play.
Now
and a big mistake there.
Raphael.
Here comes the first pitch. And a first pitch slider is right there for strike 1. 1 out and a runner on second base. Oh, and that is right down the middle for strike 2. This is in the air out to left field. Lowe is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are 2 gone now. Now at the plate, Christian Vasquez. 4th trip to the plate for him, and he's at risk of ending that nice hitting streak that he's put together.
Yeah, chances are it's on his mind, Matt, but you just have to let that get out of the way as best you can. You have to approach this at bat just like any other. Otherwise, you're just getting in your own way.
And the recovery won't be in time as he'll beat the throw to first.
Steve Pierce.
Into the box, Steve Pierce, as he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike 1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. That's taken. Now it's 0-2. On its way, the 0-2 pitch. Fouled off. Runners at the corners, 2 men out. Line drive to center field. And a base hit, and that'll get the run in from third.
Sometimes it's hard to explain when a game is this lopsided. A lot of things just kind of snowball on you. One thing leads to another, a big hit, which leads to another, some bad defense, some shoddy pitching. Next thing you know, you look up, and you're on the wrong side of a whole lot of badness.
And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Kiermaier's got a read on it, and that retires the side. Striding forward now is the DH, Austin Meadows.
Leading off for the Rays.
Third trip to the plate for him here.
The
He struck
hitter,
out and grounded out in his first 2 tries. Number
Meadows.
63 is ready, and he'll take the ball from the manager. First pitch coming. Here it is. There's a fastball on the inner third taken for a strike.
Objective number 1 right here is finding a way to get on base. So I'm not surprised to see him taking on the first pitch there.
And he'll indeed make the play in foul territory for the first out.
Now batting, number 8.
At the plate, Brendan Lowe. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, Matty, big time K last time up, and it's been a tough series for him so far. You can tell he's just not seeing the ball off this team. Let's see if he can make an adjustment right here.
Just getting blown away so far. No reason to throw anything else to speed up his bat. Just stay right there.
The 0-2 once more. Gets him looking at the knees for the strikeout.
Oh, man, he's been absolutely getting overmatched at the plate the last couple of games. That's his 5th strikeout in this series alone. So clearly this pitching staff, they figured out how to attack this guy. We'll see if he can make any adjustments.
There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner. And what's the call? It's a home run. And now hold everything here. We may have a situation here where they'll need to go and review whether or not this was really a home run. And that's precisely what's going to happen, as we'll give you a look on our monitors here. All right, the review looks like it's over. Was there indisputable video evidence? Yes, it's a foul ball after all. So take the home run off the board, and there's an instance where the video review got it right. The 0-2 delivery fouled away. 2 out, nobody on. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Waiting on it is Benintendi, and the inning is over. Rays go in order, 1, 2, 3. They're looking up at. So the batting order turns over now and set to go. Andrew Benintendi. It was a 2-bagger for him in his last at-bat. In there for strike 1, 0-1. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
The batter,
standing in, number 23. He's looking for hit number 5 in this one right here. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. Slider gets the outside. That's a strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Line towards center field. And he will run this one down, moving to his left, and that's the second out of the inning.
The designated hitter.
Now the Red Sox DH, J.D. Martinez, 0 for 4 with a strikeout thus far. Starts him out with a slider for a strike. fastball, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Grounded straight into the shift on the left side. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Stepping in, Daniel Robertson. He struck out in flight out. 0 for 2 so far.
The shortstop,
Heath Hembry is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. 0-1 the count. Here's the 0-1 pitch. And they go away here. It's a called strike. 0-2. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone. Striding in, Yandy
third
Diaz.
baseman number
It's
2.
been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point.
Diaz.
And that's in there for a strike. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control. 0-2.
2 mid-90s fastballs right there that he doesn't seem to think he can catch up to. I wouldn't be shocked if he came right at him again with another good one.
So he ran the fastball
Now
by him for the punch
catcher,
out. Yandy Diaz
Travis
becomes out number 2
Gargo.
this inning. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Lofted in the air out toward right center. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. Down in order go the
Your
Chaz
attention,
Rowe
please.
comes on to pitch now, hoping
Now
for
pitching
better
for the
results
Rays.
than the other arms that
Number
they've run out
52.
there in this one.
Chaz
Striding
Rowe.
in and working on a terrific performance in this one, Xander Bogaerts. And we'll see if he can put together a rare 5-hit performance here. No balls and 1 strike. Oh, 1. Here's the pitch. Strike 2. This is line to left. And are you kidding me? Another knock. He's now 5 for 5 in this one. The 9th inning's underway with a leadoff man aboard via the single.
The right
Boy, and
fielder,
they
number
have
12.
not been able to get him
Brock
out. This is now a 5-hit ball game for him here, and those don't come along every day. He's ready. Here's the first offering. A high fastball is in there.
One of my favorite pitches in the game right there. The old Greg Maddux equalizer. Started at the front hip and bring it back.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Slider, and that's in there for strike 2. Now a southpaw up to throw in that Tampa Bay bullpen. Hit hard toward first. Now this is speared by the first baseman.
Now batting.
Now at the plate,
The third
Rafael
baseman.
Devers. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First delivery to him on the way. And he gets ahead 0-1. Bogaerts, a runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. Here's a fastball at the knees. Good spot, good pitch, and it's 0-2. Right side. Sogard showing off his range.
Got him.
Throw. Got him. And that's a gorgeous play.
Now batting.
Digging in now, Christian Vasquez. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Here comes the first pitch. Line drive to left. And that's in there. Base hit. And they're going to hold that runner at third base, as even with 2 away, they didn't like their chances there.
Baseman, number 25. Steve.
Hey, sometimes you need a little bit of luck, too, as a pitcher. This ball absolutely scorched. Actually hit so hard that it wasn't able to drive a run in.
Yeah, I'm actually surprised. I know that ball was hit on the line. Surprised the third base coach held him with 2 outs.
It's been a 2-for-4 effort for him so far in the ball game. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. Fastball called for strike 2. Runners on first and third, 2 away. Now a ball hit in the air to straightaway left. This is carrying well. Out of here. Steve Pearce has just clubbed a milestone home run of sorts. It's the 100th of his career.
Well, obviously, it's not easy hitting home runs, Matt, especially at this level. 100 home runs is nothing to scoff at, so I'm sure he'll be proud of this accomplishment when he gets to really think about it after a game, and you know he'll want that ball to hold on to.
Strike one to start the at-bat. Strike taken up in the zone. Two quick strikes, and now the 0-2. Stays alive, still 0-2. 3 runs already home here. Skied into straightaway right. Moving under it, Wendell. And the inning is over. So striding forward now, Kevin Kiermaier starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. But these guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
Ulysses Chassin, a right-handed reliever standing 6'3", gets the ball now out of the bullpen.
Hey, he looked like he was a little bit out in front on that breaking ball right there. The body can go a little bit. If he was able to keep his hands back a little bit, he might have been able to do some damage with that pitch.
He froze him on the fastball there. Kevin Kiermaier goes quietly to lead off the bottom of the 9th. Joey Wendell comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. Chased out of the zone there, and he's down 2 strikes. 1 out, nobody on. And it's fouled away. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
The batter, number 9.
And the pitch.
Second
nice
baseman.
two-seam fastball there. You don't usually see a lot of swings and misses with that pitch unless it's really moving. So that one must have had some real good late life.
And he'll coast into second here with a 2-out double.
And he obviously didn't let last night's hitless outing get to his head too much, because that's his second hit of the ball game. This one a double. I'm sure he's feeling a lot better about the way he's going right now.
And he fouls this one off. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. He takes it to the opposite field, high and deep to left. And that's off the left field wall. He pulls into second safely as a run will score on the play as well.
Man, it's like deja vu all over again. 2 well-hit back-to-back doubles that bring in a run. This one ends up going off the wall, and it looks like they've got a pretty good idea what this guy's trying to do to them out there. Definitely getting some good swings against him.
Tampa down to their final strike in this one. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Well, I'm kind of running out of words to describe how incredible this winning streak has become. Every win.